Welcome to Jazz Emporium. So I had a request during when I was sick with laryngitis to do a particular video on Killadamente from one of the users and subscribers here. Hello. Yes, I do listen when you guys talk. And also too, if any of you guys want to make requests down below of which videos you want, I'm going to do that in the comment section. So feel free to leave a thing in the comment section. Also, if you want to book a reading with me, a one-on-one reading, please come to jazzemporium.com and book a reading, and or go to my YouTube page and request in the meta chat. We can chat and we can do a reading. So Killadamente, she's from Puerto Rico, and she was a single mother with children that was working on her growth, and she displayed her struggles, but she also displayed certain funny content. She was a very funny content, and she passed away from something obstructive in her throat. She was eating with her family at family dinner, and she passed away by choking. But let's dive in a little further, because that YouTube user wanted me to dive a little further. So let's see here. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Let's get into Killadamente's energy. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Let's see. What was Killadamente feeling that day when she passed away? So what's the tea on her? Let's see. Ignoring. So she could have been ignoring something. She could have been ignoring rules. She could have been ignoring a demand from the family member I'm hearing. She could have been ignoring a certain person. Or maybe she was just shutting off social media and spending time with her family. Now, she's Puerto Rican or Dominican, or one of the two, I think. Dominican or Puerto Rican. She's speaking to me in Spanish, which I can't really understand her. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Cock blocking. Oh, so she really could have been really ignoring somebody or acting unbothered. I don't know if it's the baby daddy. She felt like, or again, she died from something obstructive, something blocking her throat. And yes, the background is blue in the photo with the bird on it. So her windpipes. I wonder if I'm hearing asthma. I'm wondering if she had obstructive sleep apnea or asthma. Because I'm hearing obstructive. And she did choke. So that is a form of obstructiveness. And I'm burping a lot more. So spirit is almost like making me have like a heartburn or something, or like something with the throat. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. It makes me wonder if she was upset with somebody before her passing. So crying over you. Could it possibly be that she was upset with a lover or somebody in her life, and that's why she took the solace in her family? She may have been celebrating, but secretly she could have been upset with somebody. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Or she could have found out some news. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Wasting time. Stuck. No changes. Limited. Now, she did pass away. With crying over you, there's been a lot of crying over her death. And she felt like she went too quickly and her time was wasted on this planet. Like, why is my time so short here, I'm hearing? Okay, so spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Haunted. Memories, flashback, trauma, side effects. This also came out for Liam Payne. I think the family's been traumatized and haunted by her quick, sudden passing. Even she comes around and haunts her family to make sure, hey, I'm still here. I'm hearing I died really too young. I think she was like, what, 21 or 27, I think. She wasn't very old, from what I've gathered, yes, because I needed to know who she was a little bit, because I didn't know anything about this woman. But she could have ignored somebody when they told her, hey, don't eat something, or, she was ignoring something, or something a family member said. Cock blocking, it could have been a lover, could have been somebody that she wasn't talking to. She could have gotten into an argument with somebody. So that's what I'm getting here with this one. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? I'm going to go Yin Yang Tarot cards. Let's see here. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. What happened to Killadamente? Killadamente. What's going on with Killadamente? Seeds, spring. I don't know if she passed away during the spring or something to do with the springtime is going to be very prevalent here. Or we might find out in the spring what actually was the cause of her death, I'm hearing. Spring, spirit ancestors, angels, guides. I wonder, I keep hearing obstructive sleep apnea. See, I have that too, obstructive sleep apnea. If you don't wear your mask or if people don't have the mask for that condition, you can pass away because it's not just a sleep apnea, like your own throat's trying to choke you out. You can die from heart attack, stroke. You could die from dementia. You could die from all different types of illnesses that are tied to lack of sleep or you're, not getting enough oxygen and stuff. Actually, Spirit says, change this. So I'll keep out the spring card. What deck do you want me to use? Spirit? Opportunity. Okay. Where is my... Because I have so many decks here now. What's it called? Not Island Wellness, but Kipper deck. There we go. Let's do the Kipper deck. I hear that her family is Catholic, so I'm channeling that her family is Catholic. They're showing me the saints. They're showing me that they have a shrine for her in the parents' house. I'm seeing the color red. Reds and blues with her. I'm hearing she was funny and full of life. She really loved life, but she struggled a lot. Okay, great fortune. She's acknowledging she's made great fortune in this lifetime. It was fortunate of her to be alive, and she's sad and haunted that her life was cut so short. I'm hearing that her children see her too, that she's made appearances to their kids, and that's also the word haunted. Spirit ancestors, angels, guides. Official person. She could have been crying over an official person or problems with the baby daddy, or she could have been crying over somebody. Now I wonder if this dinner that was a celebration could have been somebody's celebration of life or a celebration like a birthday party or somebody's official day. Spirit ancestors, angels, guides. Courtship. Or she could have been fighting over a person, or I'm hearing she could have, I'm leaning towards that she's crying over somebody she was currently with, or someone's made her upset. Like I said, the baby father and all that stuff. Killadamente. What's happening with Killadamente? Community. So there was a party. So there was been acknowledgement here. There has been a party with community. Wealthy man. It could have been over a wealthy man that hosted this party. Spirit ancestors, angels, guides. Surprised the coffin card didn't come out. I don't feel it was murder. That's what she says. It's not murder. But I am going to take out the coffin card because we are discussing her death. And I know you're probably like, well, Jazz, you didn't shuffle. Why did you take out the coffin card? Well, this subject of death, and we need to bring in that the whole context of this reading is why did she choke? What's going on? So we're discussing things like her death. So we need to figure out what happened to this poor woman. Spirit ancestors, angels, guides, tell me about the day Killadamente died. Spirit ancestors, angels, guides, what day did Killadamente die? And why did this happen? So the circumstances to her death still remain unclear. The family is very, very private, I'm hearing, with releasing of what killed her. Again, clarity. Something was not clear. They're still looking into what has killed her with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Or I'm hearing somebody could be lying of the circumstances of what killed her. Somebody's not clear here. I'm also hearing asthma, but I'm also hearing an allergic reaction. Could it be that something that she ate could have had an allergic reactive effects, anaphylaxis, to bind into to struggle, right? Queen of Cups. Okay, spirit ancestors, angels, guides. What killed Killadamente? Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. And obstructions. See right there. So 8 of Wands talks about blockages and obstructions. They're still unclear of what was the obstruction. They're saying food particles, but there's something more to this. Again, 8 of Wands in reverse talks about an obstruction or an obstacle, because 8 of Wands is in the upright is usually like fast, quick, a delivered message. But it's almost like obstructive, like it's something was blocked. Because in reverse, 8 of Wands represents a blocked passageway, blocked. So they're not clear still with the Ace of Swords reverse of what's the blockage. Now, let me ask Spirit, what is this blockage in her throat? Spirit, ancestors, angels, guys, because my throat's feeling a little bit better, but it's cascading in and out, in and out. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides, what was the blockage in Killadamante's throat? 7 of Pentacles. I wonder with, again, a growth. I wonder if she has another concurring issue that they're not aware of. As in a growth or a blockage in her throat. Along with her swallowing her food, I wonder if there was something growing in there or there was something obstructive, as in something to do with her, like a growth in her throat, a swollen thyroid, or something to do with swelling, growing. Something was stuck in her throat and made it swell. Like I said, I wonder again if it was an allergic reaction that caused her to have anaphylaxis, blockage for her to drop, because it was growing or dilating or swelling, because 7 of Pentacles represents growth. So swelling, it does grow and expand, or if something is anaphylactic, your throat begins to close. But that closing is the infection, or not even an infection, but an obstruction. Now, if she was choking on something that she is allergic with, that's enlarged, and the anaphylaxis is closing the throat or growing it inside, kind of pushing it inward, which could cause her to initially fall and pass on if they don't get it fast enough, or if they don't get the object enlarged in her throat out quick enough. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. It will be exposed out what has killed her. I'm leaning towards more allergies or more an obstruction to do with enlarging, choking. Spirit, I'm hearing I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Yeah. So she can't be saved or healed. She died very suddenly. With the 7 of Swords here, it will be exposed out. What was the cause of her demise? Why they couldn't heal it? Why they couldn't get out fast enough? There's very shady circumstances here when it comes to her death, but things are about to be exposed out of what actually killed her. Though the family, I'm hearing, is very private and they want people to respect her privacy. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides, what killed Killadamente? 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands here. Let's see. 2 of Wands. Sorry, 2 of Swords. Sorry, 2 of Swords. Ace of Cups. I'm wondering too, within this, the shock of her having something obstructive in her throat caused her to have a heart attack. Or eventually what does happen is, obviously, if oxygen does not get to certain parts of the body, it shuts down. So I'm hearing the brain shut down due to lack of oxygen. But the shock to her heart, Ace of Cups. I'm also hearing if she did have sleep apnea and there's something obstructive or blocking the way for her to swallow, that eventually her heart was affected too. Because she wasn't and again, I'm not fat shaming. She wasn't a small woman, or she wasn't skinny, but I'm not shaming her body. Very beautiful woman. I feel that her weight was also a contributing issue. I'm hearing thyroid. So it could be something with her thyroid that she had problems swallowing. Like thyroid, and I'm hearing arthritis. I'm hearing like thyroid issues. I'm hearing big mama. So things will be coming out in the dark here with the Hermit card. I'm getting a lot of Virgo energy here. Virgo energy is very Prevalent Leo energy. I don't know if she's a Leo or a Virgo. So Hermit cards, something's going to come out of hiding. I'm hearing days of mourning. Knight of Swords reverse. There is something that has been blocked and delayed with the messages. I'm hearing the coroners are still trying to figure this out of what has properly killed her. There's been a delayed sort of thing. I'm hearing they're running more tests. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Empress. Now here's another thing too. I don't know if she was with somebody or not, but I hope this is not true. And if she was seeing somebody, she could have been pregnant. And they're going to find out she might have been pregnant, or there's something about a child, or she's acknowledging I am a mother. There's been delayed messages towards her children that they're going to, like I'm hearing, the family has told the children, but I'm hearing they're only skimming the surface of what's happened to their mother because they don't want the kids traumatized. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. King of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles here feels guilt. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn feels a sense of guilt. Taurus energy here with the Empress. I'm hearing she had a lot of stress with holding down the fort because she had to be the stable parent. I'm hearing she made the money, you know. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Devil card. I'm hearing I didn't always take care of myself too well. Devil card with temptations. She goes, I love money. I'm tempted by money. I love my money. Give me money. I'm hearing. Like, she goes, I love food. I love sex. I love money. She's just right out with it. And you're probably like, well, Jazz, you couldn't understand her before. She speaks Dominican or a Hispanic language. Yes, this is true. But, I mean, spirits, her spirit guides are translating for me. Es tu mundo. I don't know what that means in Espanol. Again, if I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, please correct me. Or if that's not a word, I'm just hearing es tu mundo or something. Por favor. Por favor. Sonos pinenche. And that's all I'm hearing. Very minimal. I only speak a couple of words in Spanish. Spanish is not my language. I understand French more than Spanish. But I'm hearing like prayers in Spanish too. So the families in Kuwait still mourning, I'm hearing, because they're praying for her, and I'm hearing they're praying to her. They're praying to her photographs and her pictures, and every day they pray for her. That's what I'm hearing too. Like I said, things are going to be coming out. Facing her fear. She had a fear, or a fear that she was going to die very early. Capricorn energy, Piscean energy. She faced her fear of temptation, or she had a fear of passing away too early due to temptations. She says, one of my temptations is food. She loves her food. She tends to eat very fast. She goes, I just love food. But I think I'm hearing it was a chili. Something was caught in her throat, whether it be a chili or a hard object of some sort, and it closed her throat up. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Chili con carne. Makes me wonder if they were having chili con carne for their meal. I don't know if she's saying about a hard piece of candy or some type of candy. I don't know if there is a hard candy of some sort in dishes from the culture. If somebody knows, please clarify that for me, because she's saying it was a hard piece of candy, something hard. You know, like I'm getting like a hard piece of candy. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Yes, again, obstructions and stopping. So Knight of Pentacles, that tells me something obstructive still. So there's been delayed messages, or something's been put to a halt. I think the family knows what has killed her, but they're not really revealing it. Again, it talks about obstructions. Chariot in reverse. There's a lot of cards that are coming in reverse, which tells me blockages and obstructions. So they kind of know what's killed her. I'm hearing allergic anaphylaxis reaction to one of the spices. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Two of Wands. People are going to be still looking for answers here. They're still looking for answers. Two of Wands. She's on a better other journey, I'm hearing. She goes, I'm glad to be done with this planet. Seven of Wands. She knows that she's left people in a vulnerable state. She knew that this was her path she had to take. She didn't want to. She felt vulnerable and weak. I think with the obstruction, it also stopped her heart. She was in shock. And she just, I'm hearing, I dropped. Like, it was so sudden. She's like, I didn't even realize I was dying. You know? I'm also seeing Santa de Muerte, the Lady of the Death or the Holy Death. You know, she says, Santa de Muerte, I returned back to the afterlife vulnerably because it was my time to go. That's what I'm hearing. People are going to return back to the scene, or family members are going to be returning back to a certain home, or they're going to be returning back to the scene of crimes. I'm hearing, but she says, you know, the answer. She goes, I've moved on. My soul is better with the Knight of Wands here. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides, final cards, final cards. She acknowledges that her family's in total decimation and grief. She grieves for her children, I'm hearing. I don't know if she has two sons or a son and a daughter, but she's acknowledging, she's like, my babies, my babies, my babies. I am so devastated I left my children. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides, final cards. I'm also getting pain in my back. Like, in the middle of my back, which again is still esophageal. So there was pain in her back and pain underneath her breast area, like, but it's around her lungs. And that would be indicative of obstructions. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Even right now, I'm having discomfort sitting. She might have died choking, trying to get it out. And then she, like, because I'm feeling pain around under my rib cage and my back. Like, ouch. Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It was a big loss. So she didn't want to. She felt unworthy that she died, or that she's an unworthy mother because she can't be here for her kids, but she is, you know? People are starting to really be devastated over her death. 5 of Cups here. Like I said, she draws back to, I'm devastated that I've had to leave my children very early. Final card. Judgment, because my soul is free now. So Judgment card, Scorpionic energy. Okay. So that's that with her. So that was your Killadamente tarot reading. If you do like what you see, please do click here for a tarot reading. Book a personal reading with me. I'm in her energy space. I'm just feeling slow and sluggish and tired. She's saying to people that she loves everybody. That's what she's saying. She's saying it to me in Spanish. I love everybody. I love everybody. You know, I loved people that viewed my content. I just love everybody. So that's the reading. And please click here for the next video. And bye for now.